activity teacher, which is Ma'am Roxanne. Good day po. I'm here to present my culminating activity, which is my portfolio. Let's move on to my student profile. Again, my name is Francie Pito from Rooms 12J, 18 years old, born on October 2007. Why did I choose UMS? I choose UMS because I want to level up my confidence and I want to enhance myself in public speaking, and I also want to gain more knowledge and information about our society and humanity. My prepared career is criminology. The purpose of my portfolio is aims to document my learning journey in senior high school and highlight the skills, lessons, and value I gathered throughout the school year. And also the purpose of this portfolio is to show my growth challenges and achievements as a senior high school student and to reflect on how these experiences shape who I am today. This portfolio serves as a reflection of my senior high school journey, showing how I learned, improved, and prepared myself for future opportunities. Again, welcome to my UMS journey. Let's move on to the first specialized subject, grade 11, first semester, which is Introduction to World Religion and Belief System. So yung artifact po na ginamit ko dito is reporting namin about Confucianism, which we discuss about its history and also the life as the Confucianism. The learning goal reflected of this artifact is to share and discuss the history and life of Confucianism and to have knowledge and understanding of this religion. I learned in this artifact that every religion has its own belief system and the history from where it came and how it started, and I also have a deep knowledge and understanding about Confucianism religion. Let's move on to the second subject, disciplines and ideas in the social sciences. Yung artifact na napili ko sa subject na to is our slogan, which is feminism slogan, titled All Women Are Equal. Ina-emphasize nito a woman, regardless of its background, strength, belief, and culture, and also status. All women deserve the same respect, rights, and those opportunities. This artifact promotes gender equality and women empowerment. The reflecting goal of this artifact is to help other people understand that woman is not just a woman, but we're also human that can do anything and everything regardless of what status, strength, and what culture we have. We can still be the person we want to be. I learned on this artifact that being a woman is not showing weakness, but it's showing strength. We also had the right for everything and shows woman's worth. Because of this artifact, I believe that a woman's worth need no proof. Let's move on to my grade 11 second semester subject, which is Philippine Politics and Governance. Ang napili ko ng mga artifact para sa subject na to is our party list, which is named the Alpas Party List. In this artifact, we experience on how to be politician, and also I played the role as the senator, which I introduced myself and our party list and its goals. We also share our platform, share our goals for the community, and we also experience build a public image and encourage people to vote us. The reflecting goal of this artifact is to experience to us on how to be a politician, what is the possible things needed to consider when you're running a politician. As a senator, the activity teach us on how to share our goal and connect to people. And I also learned on how to connect people clearly and understand the need of the community by leading them responsibly. I learned in this artifact that running as a politician is or as a senator is not easy, but we need to be more reliable and trustworthy because we're not just getting the people attention but also their trust. So in this artifact, I believe that we should not only say things but we should also do them. So let's move on to the second subject, the disciplines and ideas in the applied social sciences. So yung napili ko naman po dito artifact is our case analysis about a student which is experiencing an anxiety and also the teacher which is needed to maintain its professional boundary with the family facing an ethical predicament or dilemma. The learning goal reflected in this artifact is to understand the situation of a person and the counselor and its professional boundaries. I learned in this artifact that being a person facing mental problem is not easy, but being a person that's needed to take aside all personal problems to your own ethical profession is a way more harder. In this artifact, I believe that ethic isn't always easy, but it is always essential. So let's move on to my grade 12 specialized subject, first SEM, which is creative writing. So, yung napili ko naman ditong artifact is our parody play, which is kumuha kami ng isang movie and we retitled and we create our own script for this movie to make it a parody. The learning goal reflected of this artifact is to teach us on how to be more creative and imaginative and also on how to express our feelings more than just an act. I learned in this artifact that everything can be a powerful way to tell a story and show that parody can be both messy and meaningful. Because of this artifact, I believe that life may be messy, but parody makes it fun. So let's move on our second subject for this semester, which is community engagement, solidarity, and citizenship. The artifact that I chose for this subject is our action plan for Bahay Pangarap, which is titled Youth Away from Harm, an action against addictive behavior among minors and our target community. The reflected goal of this artifact is to spread awareness and information and also to have a solution to a problem of this community and also its possible effect to those people live in here. I learned in this artifact that every community is facing the same problem, but some is experiencing way more. By doing this action plan, we also learned that we also needed to consider all factors. And because of this artifact, I believe that in action we show a safer path to grow. So let's move on my Grade 12, second semester subjects. So the first one is creative nonfiction. So the artifact that I chose for this subject is our journal, 10-day journal, which in this artifact, my group and I created a 10-day journal titled 10 Days in My Day-to-Day Life. We compiled our work with each member contributing 2 days worth of journal entries. So we were able to create a 10-day journal since there are 5 members in our group. The learning goal reflected of this artifact is to teach us to write realistic and creatively. Even though it's just part of our daily routine or life, it can be also creative journal story. I learned from this artifact that every day of our life is not always normal. It can be way more when we at it carefully and understand it deeply. And also, when we stick every pieces, we can build a puzzle. And I also learned from this artifact that reality becomes art when we notice it. So let's move on my last subject, which is trans networks and critical thinking in the 21st century. So the artifact that I chose for this subject is the Trend and Fad product, which is our product named Teeny Talk, a mini walkie-talkie that affordable and accessible with functions, and also it can be used in emergencies. The learning goal reflected of this artifact is to teach us to be more creative and make us bring our imaginations into reality and to have a deeper understanding if our product will be a fad or trend that can last long. I learned in this artifact that creating Teeny Talk showed me that creativity means turning imagination into something useful. I also learned to think deeply about whether a product can truly help people and last beyond being just a fad. And I also believe from this artifact that imagination starts it, creation completes it. How I see myself 10 years from now? 10 years from now, I see myself way more independent, strong, and active woman. I see myself as a successful police woman who help people and their country. I just see myself from now that I would grow more just like the other did. I will prove to myself and to everyone what other more things I can do. Because I believe I rise, I serve, becoming what I deserve. So now let's move on to our quiz. Number 1, when is my birthday? A. October 1, 2008. B. October 1, 2007. C. November 1, 2007. Number 2, what is my preferred career? A. Teacher. B. Policewoman. C. Addict. Number 3, what subject we created a reporting? A. DISS. B. DS. C. IWRBS. 4. What subject we created about feminism slogan? A. DISS. B. PPG. C. CESC. 5. What is the name of our party list? A. EFAS party list. B. ALPAS party list. C. KUPAS party list. Thank you everyone for listening my portfolio.